Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. I'm Silver Orpheus. Last time, we made it here to South Figaro and got acquainted with the area. Found some nice items as well and explored around town. This time, there is actually some things left here in South Figaro that we haven't gone over yet, so I would like to go ahead and take care of that now. More so pertaining to this particular area up top, to the right, that we missed last time. This will be very, very useful. I mean, I hope it'd be useful. This is the item shop. Here, you can buy things like tents, antidotes, echo screens, which protects against mute, which is stop. That'll protect you from that. Eye drops will protect you from darkness. Okay. Darkness. This is a status that we haven't gone over yet. And I will not be needing any eye drops because, well, darkness is a particular status that is, well, broken. This game, while great, has its flaws. Many of them. This game has a ton of glitches, I'll just say that much. And as such, I will go ahead and point out as many of these damn glitches as I can. There's a lot of them. I'm not even sure if I'll even be able to remember all of them. Now, there should be another building down here closer towards the item shop. I don't really know where it is. Hopefully it's somewhere in this general area. I know it's not over here. This is where the cider guy is. So, can't really find him, so nothing really much to do over in this general area. Yeah, see, this is the item shop again. So I guess I'll go ahead and explore around the west town and see if I can find it. Ah, here we are. In this area over here, we talked to this guy. Equip relics to gain a variety of abilities. These double my walking speed. Here we have a Moogle here telling us what to do. Relics give our party members a variety of abilities. For example, Sprint Shoes double your speed. True Knight lets you shield others during battle. Dragoon Boots adds the jump command to your battle list. Gauntlet allows you to hold a sword with both hands. And we can use the main menu. Alright, here we are here. Sprint Shoes. These double our running speed. The goggles here. These were renamed to Silver Spectacles in future releases, and it protects against the darkness status. Yeah, I think we already see exactly why these aren't really that good. Now, darkness does do one thing in this game. However, we don't have to worry about that for quite a long time, so don't worry about this. Star Pendant protects against poison. That can actually be pretty useful for this point in the game. I think we're kind of better off going for antidotes because these actually... I'll have to think that over for a second. Jeweled Ring, which was renamed to the Jeweled Ring, not really that difference of a name. Protects against Petrify, which is a status we're not going to be seeing for quite a while. And finally, the True Knight, which was renamed to Knight's Code, will allow certain party members to protect other party members when they are at low health. That is pretty useful, but I don't think I'm really going to be using any of these because we don't really have a solid tank. We mostly just have a red mage, a thief, and an engineer. Well, I guess Edgar and Locke both have solid HP, but I really wouldn't call any of them spectacular. And Terra, of course, being a mage, has terrible defense. So I think the only one I'm really going to go for are the Sprint Shoes. You know what? I think I will go for the Star Pendant as well. And I think I will go for True Knight. And with that, I think I'm just going to come on up here into the inn because we're going to a new area this time around. And it's always good to go to a new area with fresh amounts of HP. Always really, really good to do that. Let's go ahead and... Well, actually, what we're going to do first is I'm going to head down in here. Oh, this is the cafe. This is where we met Shadow last time. Okay, never mind. And okay, we're good here. We can talk to this guy. I'm just gonna come on over here because the Empire attacked Figaro Castle. Now we'll all be drawn into the battle. Ugh, can't talk today. Starting to seem very familiar, seeing that we're now back in a Final Fantasy Let's Play. Let's talk to this guy. 80 GP per night. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, back up. We're gonna go ahead and equip these relics. Now, I already equipped the running shoes, the lock, last time. Let me see something real quick. Okay. So, Vigor is strength. Okay, that's actually really good to know. So with this being strength, who actually has the largest stat out of these characters? Edgar does. I think Hyper Wrist I'm gonna equip to Edgar just to give him some more firepower. With him also being in the lead, I think I'll also True Knight sounds like a good ability unlock, but I'm not exactly sure I should really do that. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give Edgar True Knight, and then I'm gonna give Locke the Sprint Shoes. And then I'll give Terra the Star Pendant. Yeah, I think that sounds good. And then what I'll do is I'll put Locke in the lead. And I think we are good to go. Yeah, see, look at this. We are moving much, much faster now. This is what... You always want to have your sprint shoes on the party leader. Actually, I think. Let me actually test this out. Because... Oh, no. As long as you have the sprint shoes on just one party member, you are moving at that exact speed. That is really handy. Also, I think once you would actually move things... Down here somewhere... Behind Mount Koltz... Okay, yeah, thank you. I already talked to you. There should be an item around here somewhere that I missed last time. It was on the pathway of the merchant. I think it was right around... Here we are! The green cherry! The green cherry here will protect you from imp status. That is something that we haven't come across yet. Or rather, it cures imp status. So we're going to wait until we actually get to see that. But... that's where that's located. That's one thing left for later. We are gonna now head on this way. Once I actually get past here. In this house, we have Duncan's house. My husband, Duncan, is a world-famous martial artist. He's taking his disciples to Mount Koltz for meditation and training. Indeed. Down here we have a save point. You can use that if you wish. I have really no reason to use it at all. We already kind of used the end for that. Anyway, I think we are good to leave. And I know just to kind of exit. So we're going to head on over here to the west and enter this place. This is like the last place we've entered. The Chocobo Stables. Chocobo ride for 80 GP. Hop aboard. And we already kind of know, yeah, press A or up on the control pad to go forward, steer with the control pad, yeah, thank you. Press the B button to dismount, careful, once you get off, the bird will return to its pen. And with that, we're good. We're good to go. Now, welcome to Mode 7. Something that the SNES loves. Anyway, we got a house up here, and that's fine and dandy. There's really nothing much you can really do in this general area. So what I'm going to do is that we're just going to go ahead and come off here to the north. And up here, welcome to Mount Koltz, the next area in our travels. And hopefully we don't end up getting into another encounter. Okay. Brawlers. These are our new enemies. They have an item that we can steal from. Provided I can even do that in the first place, because these guys are kind of tough to get, you know, because, you know, lock-in and steal rates are really difficult to get things from. No, couldn't steal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sit here for a while and see if I can actually get these items. Yeah, you know what? Screw you guys. Lock's getting low in health. I'm gonna go ahead and put you two out of your misery now. Or, you know, you guys can live. That's fine. I'll give you another chance. Provided you can... Oh, for Christ's sake, Lock, your steal rates suck. Ugh. Well, if you want to know what those two have, they have bandanas, which are really good pieces of equipment for both Terra and Lock as of this point. Unfortunately, because Lock's steal rates suck, this is not gonna go well. And we can see a black silhouette up there. I'm gonna come on up through here. Alright, we got new enemies. Tuskers, preemptive attack no less. I would like to use fire on them, because these guys are basically just upgraded mammoths. They are very weak to fire. And that they will also attack. Also double attack Terra. Auto crossbow. You should be dead by now. There we go. Jeez, that took forever. Terra gained a level, and we get 204 GP. Alright, that's good to know. Up here we get Ashley? I think we missed something. Oh well, we can actually come back to this place later on. Come on. Trillium! These are new enemies. We get a side attack, which is good for us. Let's attack them. Alright, so you're done. Auto crossbow single target. And that is the end of that. Okay, let's hope to God we don't get any more encounters. I know we move a bit fast here, but that's not really gonna help us out. In here, we get a tent. That will fully restore the party at save points, or in the world map. Oh yay, more steal chances. This is grand. Come on, you can do it. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and put them out of the misery now. If Lock can't do it, then fine. Lock, can you please steal from them? I knew I was asking too much. Just, Edgar, just put him out of his misery. Thank you. Terra is really getting low on health, no less. We are gonna have to do something about that soon. Ugh, fuck, this is not good at all. This area, right here. Alright, with them out of the way, let's go ahead and progress forward. Out into the light. And that silhouette is constantly coming up here. Serpius, this is a new enemy. They're really not that bad either. Especially if you have tools like Edgar's Noise Blaster here. These guys are even more pathetic. Because what these guys can do is that they have access to Break. That's instant death. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to attack you, thank you. Auto crossbow, and this should end it. Okay, up we go. We're gonna have to cross this bridge, followed by an encounter. Well, they're done. That was actually really fast. Anyway, save point. I really don't want to use a tent here, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just use a sleeping bag on Terra, who has actually, yeah, Terra has max HP, but don't really want to use that. Yeah, I also want to use one on the Lock. Tents we want to preserve. Edgar already has plenty, and we can already heal him up with Cure. That's not really that big of a deal. Alright. We could really go without the encounters, but, you know, this is a Final Fantasy game. A classic Final Fantasy game. You know, That really went well. Ah, these encounters, man. Alright, please tell me... Oh my god. This is really not doing us well at all. Well, anyway, it seems that the black shadow has revealed itself. Alright. Ugh. That's out of the way now. Sabin sent you, right? Who are you? Sabin. Is he here? You were shadowing us earlier, right? Brilliant! And how unlucky it is that you have to run into me. Here we have Vargas paired with his faithful companions, Ipu. For this, I want to go ahead and just multi-target. You cannot target Vargas until you knock out the Ipus, so annihilate them first. For this, I'm just going to use all the magic that we have, paired by our multi-target abilities. Vargas himself has Gale Cut, which is not fun, so I'm just going to go ahead and heal up Edgar. We are all pretty low in health. This is not good at all, but now that we are dealing with Vargas alone, sounds like a good time to get our health back up. Let's use Bioblaster on him, see what that does for us. Bioblaster can inflict poison, and Vargas is pretty susceptible to that, as he is a human being. Most human-like enemies or most living creatures are vulnerable to poison. So, hit him with it. Come on. What's the matter? It's at this point that he's just gonna start beating up on, like, one random party member, and in my case, it happened to be Terra. I'm gonna go ahead and use a single target cure. Enough! Off with you now! Give it up, Vargas. Is that you, Sabin? Vargas, why'd you do it? How could you do that? Do your own father in like that? Fool! He made the mistake of choosing you as his successor. He snubbed me! His only son. No. You were the one he chose. You're a liar. Our master wanted you to be his successor, not me. He approached your fine spirit. He appreciated. Enough of your lies. Now I have a taste of my superior technique. Ah, Sabin. The master taught you well. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and fate will send you to your doom. Doom Fist. Sabin also has a unique mechanic called Blitz. Left, right, left, A. We'll use Pummel. What the? He already taught you that. If only you hadn't been in such a rush for power. Sabin. Big brother. The brothers are reunited. Younger brother. At first glance, I thought he was some bodybuilder who had strayed from his gym. Bodybuilder? I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, brother, what are you doing here? We're on the way to the Sabil Mountains. To the Returner hideout, no doubt. I've been watching from afar, hoping that the world might regain some sanity. At this rate, Figaro will be reduced to a puppet state. Our time to strike back has arrived. The Empire is going to pay for what it's done. Think a bear like me could help you in your fight? you'd join us. I think Duncan would rest easier if he knew his disciples played a part in bringing peace to the world. Let's get going. Sabin joins the party at level freaking 10. This guy is nuts. Sabin is one of my favorite party members in the entire Final Fantasy series, and I cannot wait to get into him. However, before we actually do get into Sabin, it'd probably be wise for us to, well, get to an interesting area to go over him at. That'd probably be the first thing to do. And we received a tent. That's good and all. And now that we have these brawlers, we can actually properly go over Sabin. Sabin is a user of blitzes. The following commands on screen will tell you what blitzers he can do. In this case, I'm going to use Pummel. Although these two might be dead after the Bioblaster. Oh, it healed them. Well, that isn't good. It certainly killed him, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself from this. I know the next attack's just gonna kill that guy. Yep, can't get any bandanas from them. It's a shame. Sabin's main melee attack are claws. That is pretty much all he can do. Alright, onwards. This is the end of Mount Koltz. And we're here. The Eastern Continent. In the Seville Mountains. We head on upwards. And we get a random encounter. Now Sabin here has two other blitzes that we can use. Down, down, left. We'll use Aura Bolt. This is magical holy damage. And it does the most amount of damage out of anything we have access to up to this point. Yeah. It's that good. Anyway, the other blitz that Sabin can do. X, Y, down, up. Suplex. This is a good one. Yeah. That's pretty much all you need to know about them. You can suplex pretty much anything. Now, I think there are some advancements in the later ports of this game that make it where suplex will not work on certain targets. I don't know which ones those targets are. So, we will be going over that at another point. But anyway, it looks like we have reached the Returner hideout. And next time, on Final Fantasy VI, we're going to continue our way into the Returner hideout. See you guys then.